On a Good Friday morning to you, a dramatic break in the Brown University manhunt overnight.
The suspect found dead and now accused in another high-profile murder. It is December 19th. This is Today. Stunning end. Police tracked down the Brown University shooter, finding the alleged gunman's body inside a storage unit in New Hampshire.
He was sophisticated in hiding his tracks.
This morning, why authorities now suspect he was also behind the killing of an MIT professor near Boston, his connection to both schools, and the tip on social media that led to the breakthrough. Trump card, the Kennedy Center's new board voting to change the name of the iconic institution to the Trump Kennedy Center, setting off an immediate backlash.
Can rename the Kennedy Center. The wannabe king and his sycophantic minions can't do it.
Including backlash from the Kennedy family. The reaction straight ahead. Fiery crash. New images of the moment a small plane explodes into a massive fireball. 7 people killed, including NASCAR legend Greg Biffle and his young family. The search for answers this morning as tributes pour in. Record rush. Holiday travel kicking into high gear today. Expected to be one of the season's busiest at the nation's airports. But strong storms on both coasts set to cause major delays. We've got everything you need to know, including Al's full forecast. Today, exclusive, Craig one-on-one with James Van Der Beek, opening up about his cancer journey.
How do you feel? I feel a little bit better every month. It's required more of me, more patience, more discipline, more strength than I knew I had.
And why he says it has changed him for the better.
As soon as I heard the news, I thought, this is going to be the best thing that ever happened to me.
Their inspiring conversation just ahead. All that plus Kiss and Tell, the woman at the center of that viral kiss cam moment at a Coldplay concert, finally telling her side of the story months later, what she's saying about that night, that relationship, and the impact now on her life and career. And fantastic finish. The Seahawks mount a wild comeback to stun the Rams in overtime.
Throws caught for the 2 points.
Securing their spot in the playoffs and setting off an epic celebration. All the highlights to kick off a huge weekend in the NFL today, Friday, December 19th, 2025.
From NBC News, this is Today with Savannah Guthrie and Greg Melvin. Live from Studio 1A in Rockefeller Plaza.
Hi, everybody. Good morning. Welcome to Today. Nice to have you with us on a hoppin' Friday morning.
Hoppin' indeed. Seahawks fans probably up a little late last night. The first playoff berth for Seattle in the post-Pete Carroll era. It's been a long time since they've gone to the playoffs. We'll give you the highlights of that game coming up in just a few moments.
An overtime thriller, too. But we're going to start with the breaking news overnight. Fast-moving, too. The man suspected of killing 2 students and injuring 9 at a shooting at Brown University has been found dead.
Police saying the suspect died from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. He was found in a storage unit in Salem, New Hampshire. That's some 80 miles north of the Brown campus in Providence, Rhode Island, and about 40 miles north of Brookline, Massachusetts, where an MIT professor was also killed 2 days after that shooting at Brown.
Well, now authorities are linking that murder to the Brown suspect as well. So we've got all these beats covered, starting with NBC's Erin McLaughlin. She is in Providence for us. Erin, good morning.
Savannah, good morning. After the mass shooting here at Brown, authorities say the suspect then drove to Massachusetts where he shot and killed an MIT professor. They say his rental car was critical to connecting the 2 crimes and finding his body. They're now working to establish motive.
We got him.
This morning, after a 6-day manhunt, law enforcement announcing the suspected Brown University killer is dead from a self-inflicted gunshot wound.
We are 100% confident that this is our target and that this case is closed from a perspective of pursuing people involved.
The suspected gunman identified late last night by authorities as 48-year-old Claudio Manuel Neves Valenti, a former Brown student and Portuguese national. Police believe he acted alone. His body found late Thursday in a storage unit in Salem, New Hampshire. And in a stunning twist, the U.S. Attorney in Massachusetts says the suspect is also responsible for killing MIT professor Nuno Loureiro at his home near Boston.
He was sophisticated in hiding his tracks.
Authorities saying they believe the two attended the same university in Portugal.
My understanding is that they did know each other.
The big break in the exhaustive 5-day manhunt coming from a social media post and this man, seen near the suspect on the day of the Brown shooting.
And he blew this case right open,
leading authorities to Valenti's rental car, which was spotted near both scenes. According to the affidavit, as the search was ongoing, a Reddit user posted that the police needed to look into a gray Nissan car with Florida plates. The next day, a man identified as John coming forward to police, saying the post was his and outlining his encounters with the suspect on the day of the shooting, first in the building's bathroom and then on the street, where he followed the suspect to his car and witnessed him walking around the block. The suspect eventually asking John, quote, "Why are you harassing me?"
That person led us to the car, which led us to the name, which led us to the photographs of that individual renting the car.
While the suspected gunman's motive remains unclear, authorities say the investigation is far from over.
The Homeland Security Secretary announced that they are suspending the visa program that she says allowed the suspect to enter the country. It's a lottery program that grants 50,000 visas a year to individuals from underrepresented countries. Savannah.
All right, Aaron McLaughlin leading us off. Thank you.
Let's bring in Tom Winter now, NBC's national law enforcement and intelligence correspondent. Tom, this is a wild case, pretty complicated as well. Walk us through how police were able to identify the suspect and ultimately track him down.
Right. So over the course of the couple of days, they've been gathering a lot of information, a lot of evidence, as much video as they could, not releasing it all to the public. And by Wednesday afternoon, they felt like we've got good evidence here if we could just get a break on who this individual is. And it was looking a little bleak Wednesday afternoon. Then they put out this photo of this person who's now identified in court papers as John. And they just say, we want to talk with him. He interacted with this suspect. We think he might know something. This individual, John, had posted the day before on Reddit saying police should be looking for this car, and he has all this information out there. And then he walks up to Providence police officers on Wednesday night and says, you know that guy that you're looking for, that you want to talk to? That's me. And so then they start speaking with him, and they realize he has information that they haven't put out yet publicly that is real, that they can corroborate, and it all goes back to that rental car. Once they get the rental car and the license plate off of that, they go to the rental agency, and they find out that they have surveillance of the person they've now identified as this suspect. They have a picture of him, and oh, by the way, the FBI is talking to the Mass State Police about the MIT professor shooting, and they say, well, we've got a blue-gray car leaving our scene. We've got video here, and it's all starting to match up. This case really kicked into overdrive overnight Wednesday into Thursday, and around this time yesterday morning, we started to hear that there was a significant lead in the case. But then we were asked to hold back some information. This individual took significant steps to try to avoid detection. At every turn, police were finding this car, or trying to find this car. They were finding a new license plate on it. This individual used a cell phone that made it difficult to track through the way that the FBI tracks cell phones, a foreign SIM card. And there was even indication that he was changing, where he was going to bring back the rental car to the airport in Hartford right up until the moment that they were starting to get on his tail. So complex investigation, and there were definitely some serious concerns yesterday.
And a lot to unravel in terms of motive, which we'll continue to follow. Tom, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Now to a major change in Washington, and it is raising some eyebrows this morning. The Kennedy Center's Board of Trustees voting to rename that iconic institution to the Trump Kennedy Center. The move raising serious legal questions and strong pushback from the Kennedy family itself. NBC's senior White House correspondent Garrett Haake has more. Garrett, good morning.
Savannah, good morning. You see the word memorial on the wall there. The Kennedy Center was created to be the national memorial to the nation's 35th president, with its name established by law. But now the center's board, which has been remade and is chaired by President Trump, is attempting to add his name to the center, too. It's just the latest move from a president intent on leaving his mark on the physical city of Washington, and it's drawing a furious response. With President Trump pushing to remake Washington, D.C. in his own image, the president's hand-picked board at the Kennedy Center for the Performing Arts now voting to add his name to the storied cultural institution and living memorial to the 35th president, John F. Kennedy. The center's website quickly updated to reflect the change.
I was surprised by it. I was honored by it.
The president overhauled the center's board in February, appointing allies who quickly installed him as chairman. A center spokesperson says the move recognizes the, quote, current chairman saved the institution from financial ruin and physical destruction, a reference to Congress allocating more than $250 million last summer for repairs and maintenance at the center, which opened in 1971. The center saying the vote was unanimous, but several members of Congress who are on the board but don't typically vote say they were shut out, including Democratic Representative Joyce Beatty.
I was not allowed to vote because I was muted. I would not have supported this.
Beatty and 5 other Democratic lawmakers on the board call the move illegal, saying in a statement, quote, federal law established the center as a memorial to President Kennedy and prohibits changing its name without congressional action.
Only Congress can rename the Kennedy Center. The wannabe king and his sycophantic minions can't do it.
Members of President Kennedy's family are condemning the change, including grandson Jack Schlossberg.
Trump may have notched another win tonight. It just wasn't one for the country. It was for himself.
And Kennedy's niece, Maria Shriver, calling the move, quote, downright weird, adding, perhaps President Trump will want to rename the Lincoln Memorial the Trump Lincoln Memorial. Kerry Kennedy saying her uncle, quote, proudly stood for justice, peace, equality, dignity, diversity, and compassion for those who suffer. President Trump stands in opposition to these values. Since the president's takeover of the Kennedy Center, the Washington Post reports that ticket sales for the center's 3 largest venues have plummeted to levels not seen since the pandemic, with 43% of tickets, those are tens of thousands of seats, remaining unsold just since September. The Post says it analyzed ticketing data from dozens of shows along with credit transaction data. NBC News has not independently verified those numbers. Savannah?
Garrett Hake from the White House. Thank you.
And meanwhile, it is deadline day for the Justice Department to release its files on Jeffrey Epstein, a reported 100,000 pages related to the investigation. And with just hours to go, House Democrats are now sharing a new batch of never-before-seen photos from the convicted sex offender's estate. NBC's Ryan Nobles joins us with more on this. Ryan, good morning.
Hey, Craig, good morning. This expected release from the Justice Department was ordered by Congress, and it's something that Epstein survivors have been pushing to make happen for decades. Some lawmakers who pushed for the documents to be made public, predicting they could be explosive. Republican Thomas Massie said yesterday that the victims' lawyers have told him there are at least 20 names of men accused of sex crimes in the documents. Meanwhile, Democrats on the House Oversight Committee made more pictures from the Epstein estate public yesterday. The 60 photos were released without any context, and they do not prove any illegal activity, but they do include a partially redacted text message that appears to be a discussion about recruiting girls. There's also a series of photos of an unidentified female with passages from the controversial 1955 novel Lolita written on her skin. Lolita is a book about a professor's sexual obsession with a 12-year-old girl. Now, all of this comes after President Trump reversed course on the release of the files from the Department of Justice, and his chief of staff, Susie Wiles, conceding in a recent Vanity Fair interview that Trump's name will appear in the files, but, quote, not doing anything awful. Now, the president has not been accused of any wrongdoing in connection to Epstein. Now, it's not clear when these files will be released, but the DOJ has until midnight to comply with the law. Craig?
Ryan Nobles for us there in Washington. Ryan, thank you.
To North Carolina now, where an investigation is underway after a fiery plane crash that claimed the lives of 7 people, including legendary NASCAR driver Greg Biffle and his family. NBC's Kathy Park is at the airport near Charlotte, where this happened. Kathy, good morning.
Savannah, good morning to you. An NTSB team is expected here this morning to begin their investigation. But at this hour, there is still a lot that we don't know, including who was flying the plane before it crashed and why did the aircraft turn around shortly after taking off.
This doorbell cam video capturing a fiery plane crash that claimed 7 lives. Among the victims, former NASCAR driver Greg Biffle, his wife Christina, and his 2 children, 14-year-old Emma and 5-year-old Ryder. 3 other people were also on board the private jet.
It looked like a bomb going off. It just black smoke everywhere.
Josh Green was playing golf nearby when the plane went down.
It's flying from this way. It was way too low. Huge explosion.
He says he shot this video after calling 911.
All we saw from our point of view was the plane nosedive into the ground, a mushroom-like explosion, and we felt the heat.
Authorities say the plane departed for Sarasota, Florida, Thursday morning in drizzly and foggy conditions. Flight tracking data show the aircraft turning around moments after takeoff.
Here comes Biffle. Greg Biffle is back to the lead.
Biffle was a NASCAR Hall of Fame nominee, winning 19 Cup Series races in his career. Beyond the track, he was also a licensed pilot, posting this photo of himself flying the same plane back in September. When Hurricane Helene devastated western North Carolina last year, Biffle flew helicopter missions to help save lives and deliver supplies.
We were just people helping people.
Biffle's passing has rocked the world of motorsports. NASCAR posting his passion for racing, his integrity, and his commitment to fans and fellow competitors alike made a lasting impact on the sport. Richard Petty writing, Greg was not only a fearless competitor, but someone who showed that same fearlessness in his generosity to others. Kyle Busch posting, the memories we shared both on and off the racetrack will stay in our hearts forever.
And families of the crash victims released a joint statement saying that they're heartbroken beyond words. Greg Biffle and his wife Christina were described as devoted parents whose lives centered around those young children. Savannah?
What a tragedy. Kathy, thank you very much.
Lots more to get to here on a Friday, including the weather's impact on the holiday travel rush. A lot of folks set to start their trips today and over the weekend. And strong storms on both coasts are going to cause some serious slowdowns. We're going to get to Al's forecast and his ensemble in just a moment. First, though, NBC's Emily Aketa joins us from the airport over in Newark. Hey, Em.
Hey, good morning to you. You can see the holiday travel rush is officially underway, some of it playing out right behind me. Today is actually expected to be one of the busiest days in the next couple of weeks at our nation's airports, but that winter weather looming over some of those holiday getaways. Heavy snow in the upper Midwest, making it nearly impossible to see, also moving into the Great Lakes. And we're watching the number of flight cancellations and delays climb into the hundreds this morning as rain and wind gusts up to 50 miles an hour plague the Northeast as well. Nearly 3 million people are planning to fly every day over the next couple of weeks, according to Airlines for America. Some of the busiest days will be today through the weekend, they say. Also, the day after Christmas and the Sunday after Christmas. We know the vast majority of Americans from AAA are going to be hitting the road to reach their holiday destination. You'll start to see some of that congestion pick up over this weekend. Trip times could double in cities like Boston, Washington, D.C. and Portland this weekend, with more than 120 million people. That's a record number expected to leave town to get to their holiday destination. You certainly can expect some company along the way, Craig.
All right. Newark already packed this morning. Thank you, Em.
All right, let's check in with the aforementioned Mr. Roker. And I have to say, you accepted the challenge of the Christmas lights in your boutonniere.
That's right. Lyle, our wardrobe master, came up with this, and
Understood
at your
the assignment.
suggestion. At your suggestion.
It's incredible.
So, well, Merry Christmas, everybody. Can only do this once a year. And as you can see, we've got this atmospheric river stretching from Hawaii all the way into the Pacific Northwest, and that's going to bring more heavy rain and mountain snows. We're going to be watching this very closely. We're talking with flash flood watches and warnings. They're already having the inundation, and you can see rainfall amounts upwards of 9 to 10 inches possible from Northern California into the Pacific Northwest. Now we move into the Northeast. Here comes a storm that started in the Northwest earlier this week. It is now bringing heavy rain and wind with it. And in fact, it's going to be a big temperature change coming up ahead of this front. We've got warm air coming in. Right now, it is 56 in New York, near 60 in Dover, Boston at 53. Front moves through, boom, temperatures drop. Arctic air comes in. in by 8 o'clock tonight. Albany, you'll be down to 32. New York City, 37. Washington, D.C., 32 degrees, a 27-degree temperature drop. Plus, we've got the winds to contend with from Bangor, Maine, all the way down to Asheville, North Carolina. Wind gusts of up to 55 to 65 miles per hour. Airport delays along the I-95 corridor, as you can see for today, from Boston to D.C., Detroit, and Chicago because of winds. We're looking at airport delays. The Pacific Northwest, Seattle, Portland, problems. San Francisco going to be looking at that as well. And in fact, as far as the roads are concerned, I-90, I-95 a mess, and then out west, I-5 is going to be a big problem as well. We're going to get to your local forecast coming up in the next 30 seconds.
Feliz Navidad, la 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 la. Feliz Navidad, la 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 la. Feliz Navidad, próspero año y felicidad. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart.
Beautiful. Oh, back at 7:30 with the next members of our festive choir week, the Young People's Chorus of New York City. They are going to keep us entertained all morning. But Savannah, Chanel, Jones, they are not the only folks in the holiday spirit this morning. No. Check out today's stop on our Merriest Main Street tour, the incredible Christmas market in Carmel, Indiana. Up early, lights, food, sweet treats, ice skating.
Wait, that's fine. I'm sorry. Go back. It says naughty Carmel grandma. What? Got run over by a reindeer. That's what it said.
Oh.
I love Carmel, India. How fast can we get there? That looks like a good time.
A little Grinch action. The place got a little bit of everything.
Yeah, we'll get much more from Carmel in just a moment. But first, we're going to start this half hour with one of the biggest viral moments of the year, and it is back in the spotlight.
Yes, we are talking about this kiss cam moment at a Coldplay concert. You may remember this was back in July. Well, now the woman at the center of this is speaking out for the first time.
NBC's Liz Kreutz has all the details for us. Liz, good morning.
Hey guys, good morning. Kristen Cabot says to this day she has never been able to watch that video, but she says she has read some of the comments. And she says the story the internet made up about her life in that moment is not the reality of what happened.
Oh, look at these two.
It's 16 seconds that sparked one of the biggest stories of the summer.
Either they're having an affair or they're just very sharp.
That couple, later identified as Andy Byron, the CEO of tech company Astronomer, and his HR exec, Kristen Cabot, caught canoodling on the kiss cam at a Boston Coldplay concert.
All right, come on, you okay?
Within days, just that one video taken by a fellow concertgoer racked up 150 million views around the world, unleashing a fury of speculation.
You're gonna have an affair. Why would you bring her to a concert in public?
Sleuthing.
And these two work together.
And spoofs.
All right, come on, you okay?
Now, 5 months since that viral moment, Cabot, who resigned from her job amid the fallout, is speaking out for the first time. In an interview with the New York Times, the 53-year-old mother of two explained she and Byron were both separated from their spouses at the time of the concert, and that night was the first and only time they'd ever kissed. I made a bad decision and had a couple of high noons and danced and acted inappropriately with my boss, she said, adding, I took accountability and I gave up my career for that. That's the price I chose to pay. But Cabot says what she doesn't deserve is the intense harassment and even death threats she says she's faced. My kids were afraid that I was going to die and they were going to die. She describes how her teen children are now embarrassed to be seen with her and that just before Thanksgiving, a woman recognized her at a gas station and called her disgusting. Telling the Times of London, it has been like a scarlet letter. People erased everything I'd accomplished in my life and achieved in my career. And now, asking for privacy, saying I'm not some celebrity. I'm just a mom from New Hampshire. Even if I did have an affair, it's not anybody's business.
I mean, so Liz, it's been months now since this all went down at the concert. Did she say anything about her decision to speak now?
Yeah, well, Craig, the Times says that Cabot had really been on the fence about talking for weeks, but ultimately she just decided that staying silent would be acceptance, so she wanted to tell her side of the story. It's still unclear why she didn't explain some of these things, like her separation back when this happened, but she did say she was in a very dark place at the time. We should note the former CEO, Andy Byron, has not spoken out or commented on this story. Cabot said they were in touch over the summer and that they discussed their unemployment. She says that she now has been searching searching for work. She has been told she is unemployable.
Oh, that's terrible. All right. Liz, thank you.
All right. The price has been paid.
Yes.
Time to move on.
Yes.
Yeah, no,
Everybody.
We all agree on that one. Okay, just ahead, a major honor for one of Hollywood's most legendary actors. On the PSSP, we'll tell you about the just-announced plans to celebrate Harrison Ford's remarkable career.
Oh, I am here for that. But first, the final shopping weekend before Christmas. It's here. Vicky is here to save us time and money.
Good morning, guys. We got 6 days to go, and I'm going to tell you all of the last-minute deadlines for shipping, the deals that you can get, and also the perks of shopping small this weekend. That's next, right here on Today.
We're back, 7:39 now. This morning on today's Holiday Consumer, the final countdown to Christmas. Just 6 days to go.
Yes, and that means we are heading into the last weekend to shop for any gifts you have left.
So here to help us out, including you, Craig. Those are last-minute waiters. NBC's Vicky Wynn.
It's time to start. This
I
is
know.
where I start.
Exactly.
This is
well,
when you
first
begin.
of all, there's sometimes it pays off. Are there any last-minute sales?
Yes. Okay, so this is the last Friday before Christmas, going into the holiday. So last-minute deals means Best Buy is having its last doorbuster, up to $300 off of select HP laptops. They're also doing up to $200 off Beats Pro headphones.
Wow.
That is a big popular item this year. And then everybody's obsessed with those Therabody Theraguns, $60 off.
Wow.
Over at Kohl's, they're giving you 25% off throughout the store on select items. You need that code, though, MyFamily25. And then Target is taking advantage of folks from Sunday through Christmas Eve who really, really need last-minute doorbusters. Up to 50% off of toys and sporting goods, up to 40% off headphones and video games, and 20% off of denim and sweaters. And I also want to put in a plug. Shop your downtown, shop your local business. The greatest thing is the gifts are unique. They support your local economy, and often they gift wrap them for free, and they look amazing.
By the way, ladies, you see that? Like, what? Waiting does pay off.
Yes, it does.
There you go. What about your favorite BOPUS?
BOPUS.
What
Oh
are
my
the
gosh,
deadlines
come
there?
on.
Buy online, pick up in store.
You gotta love buy online, pick up in store, because you avoid the lines, you avoid the shipping fees, and you get the items in hand. You know exactly what you're getting. So let's start with Walmart. Their cutoff time for Christmas Eve is noon. Most stores are open till 6 o'clock. Some are open till 8 p.m. But they say if you get your order in by noon, you'll be able to pick it up the same day. Macy's order by 2 p.m. They close at 7 on Christmas Eve. Best Buy, I don't know how they're going to do it, but they say you can order as late as 5 p.m.
Come on. Wow.
They close at 7 p.m. and you can get those headphones or whatever you want, electronics. Target, 6 p.m. is the cutoff. They're open until 8 p.m. on Christmas Eve.
So
it's
what
going to be
do people
packed.
do if they just don't have time to get to the store?
This is a good one, Chanel. If you really cannot get out there, Instacart and Uber Eats, they actually have partnerships with more than 30 major
I'm on
retailers.
it right now.
Sephora,
Honestly.
CVS, Home Depot even. So any last-minute items that you need, even for your pets, PetSmart and Petco, you can get it delivered in an hour. Yeah.
All right.
Okay. What about shipping? Are we out of time?
We're out of time.
Okay. Well, hopefully you already shipped.
But next hour, we're going to do more last-minute
So then
tips
there
in the
you go.
third hour. So we'll come back. We'll talk about shipping
So many questions. Sorry, I was blinded for a moment by the conifer with lights. It's just so good.
Well,
it's just so good.
I was waiting because I was going to find out if I could ship my pants.
Oh, well done.
All morning.
Your pants have been shipped, Al.
Well, thank you very much.
All morning's
You betcha. Come on. Anyway, here's the deal. We've got a risk of some fire danger. We've got red flag warnings from Arizona all the way down to Texas. And in fact, for Colorado, this is the first what they call PDS, particularly dangerous situation fire warning. First ever. So wind gusts of up to 110 miles per hour. It's been very dry out there, so that's a dangerous situation. Okay, let's look to Christmas Eve. Maybe some light snow in upstate New York and New England. Sunny and mild down through the Gulf. Record highs in the midsection of the country. It's going to be a mess along the West Coast. Snow in Pacific Northwest with some rain along the coast. Heavy rain, a storm moving in to central and southern California. That continues on Christmas Day. Some light showers in the northeast. Merry and bright down through the southeast. And record warmth down through the lower Mississippi River Valley on into the southern plains. That's what's going on around the country. Here's what's happening in your neck of the woods. You know what I want for Christmas? A new chair. One that actually works.
Well, have you been a good boy?
I've been a very good boy.
Okay.
I've been a very good boy. I think I have.
Let me get on BestBuy.com.
Please.
See if there's any deals.
Buy in store, deliver to studio.
I know. I know.
I bet you somebody would, actually.
Yeah, that sinking feeling again. Guys, Carson's on a fun adventure. We're going to check in with him in the next hour. So Chanel has PSSP duty.
And we have some big news for you this morning for a certified icon, Harrison Ford. In fact, let's kick this one off with an iconic scene from The Fugitive.
You said, I don't care.
He's on the south side.
Yeah, Richard, that's right. I don't care. I'm not trying to solve a puzzle here.
Well, I am trying to solve a puzzle,
5 seconds location.
and I just found a big piece.
Richard. Richard?
There you go. After nearly 6 decades in Hollywood, Harrison Ford is set to receive a Lifetime Achievement Award from SAG-AFTRA. Of course, he's known for legendary roles in franchises like Star Wars and Indiana Jones. He'll receive the award during Netflix's live stream show in March. Past winners include Mary Tyler Moore, Sidney Poitier, and Betty White, so he's certainly in good company.
Well deserved.
Congrats to Mr. Ford.
If anybody deserves that.
I mean, seriously, I'm just kind of like, what took so long?
I know.
Yeah. He's been in your Hall of Fame for years.
Oh, he's in my Hall of Fame. Like first ballot.
It's starting to get a little awkward.
Right. We're back with much more.
saying.
So don't do the close-up.
Your chair.
That's what they always do. It's so embarrassing.
That's why your chair was broken.
You tell leave you alone.
You know
This is
what?
why his chair's
No
sinking.
new chair for you.
Yeah.
Exactly. Thank you, Chanel.
For telling the truth.
Yeah, no. We're back with much more awkwardness on this Friday morning right after this.
Mary,
What you've got to do when it's time to change, then it's time to change. Don't fight the tide, come along for the ride, don't you see?
Well, we're back with a classic clip from the Brady Bunch.
So good.
And Savannah Guthrie, perhaps you should tell people why we are showing that
Well,
clip.
instead of a boost, I'm showing you that classic clip because I love it, number one. And number two, I have felt like Peter Brady these last few weeks and months. Some of you have noticed that my voice has been very scratchy and started to crack a little bit like Peter Brady, who was going through a change. Well, I have found out what it is. I have vocal nodules, and now I also have a polyp. It's not a big deal, but I am going to have a surgery real early in the new year and be off for a couple of weeks. So it's my last day for a little while, so I just want to let everyone know. And if you've been wondering, like, do I have the world's longest head cold? No, I don't. But you'll love this, guys. I have to be silent for a couple of weeks, totally silent. I know the jokes write themselves.
That's right. It's the best time of the year for Mike Feldman.
I know. Christmas coming early for my family.
So we're going to bring you behind the scenes here for a little bit. So a lot of you guys know I had the same thing. And I will tell you the silver lining of it is, so you do the surgery, you're in and out, and it's no big deal. The silver lining is you have permission to be still. The house gets quiet. The kids are going to want to help you out. This is what I had in my house. And now, my friend, I'm passing it to you.
Thank you. I know. Be like, no, you cannot eat candy in your bedroom.
I took this to Starbucks.
Did you really?
Oh, yeah, I would write. It just became my. It's like an extension of my hand.
Hi, I'm on vocal rest for 2 weeks.
Yeah, it'll be great. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
You could write Florida, Florida, Florida.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
And our prayers for healing and recovery.
Oh, thank you so much.
Healing
I'm
and recovery.
really, actually, really excited about it. I'm excited to start. This has been going on for years, honestly. And so to have a solution.
And a lot of the greats in the business have done it. Maybe you'll come out singing like, I don't know, Celine Dion.
Well, you know, it's really funny. I used to be able to sing, and then I couldn't sing anymore, and then I couldn't speak anymore. So who knows?
It's coming back.
Guys, the tour is happening in 2026. Let's go. Anyway, thanks for your love and prayers. We're back after local news.
Wow, that's great. It's going to be great.
It's 8 o'clock on Today. Coming up, breaking overnight. Stunning developments in the Brown University manhunt. The suspect found dead and now blamed in the murder of an MIT professor as well.
We are 100% confident that this is our target.
This morning, how authorities track the suspect and what we're learning about his motives. Then, sharing his story. Craig's one-on-one conversation with James Van Der Beek, opening up about his emotional journey with cancer.
I had this little voice in my head that said, you're going to make changes in your life that you would never, ever make if you didn't have this extreme of a diagnosis. And it's going to add healthy, happy years to your life.
How his diagnosis changed his entire perspective on life. And Tiny Dancers, Chanel's special surprise for a group of aspiring ballerinas.
How would you guys all like to come with me right now
to George Balanchine's The Nutcracker at the New York City Ballet.
Inside their once-in-a-lifetime night at the Nutcracker just ahead. All that plus La Boo Boo's headed to the La Big Screen. Captain America returns.
Avengers!
Assemble.
And Cher brings her hits to SNL.
Snap out of it.
Cher just slapped us.
It's all ahead today, Friday, December 19th, 2025.
Shout out to our 4 kids.
And our granddaughter, Evangeline. We love you. Celebrating our 2nd anniversary.
Visiting today from Bogart, Georgia, Traverse City, Michigan, Bismarck, North Dakota, and Tucson, Arizona. Hi, my sister Addie, back in Ellicott City, Maryland, from Germantown, Tennessee. It's Izzy's 14th birthday.
From California.
And Maine.
I've been watching for 50 years, and I'm finally here.
Welcome back. Worth the wait, right? Today it's Friday morning. Glad you're with us, even on a little bit of a rainy one out there on our plaza.
Can't wait to get outside to hang out in the rain with those folks.
Yes, let's get right to your news at 8 o'clock. We'll start with the breaking news overnight. The search for the Brown University shooter finally coming to an end. The alleged gunman's body discovered inside a storage unit in New Hampshire. And police say now that they believe he is also responsible for another high-profile murder at a university. NBC's Erin McLaughlin joins us from Providence. Erin, good morning.
Savannah, good morning. Authorities have identified the suspect in the Brown mass shooting as 48-year-old Claudio Valente, a former Brown student. They say they uncovered his body late last night in a storage unit in New Hampshire. Now, authorities are alleging that following the mass shooting here at Brown, Valente then drove to Massachusetts and shot and killed an MIT professor. A critical break in the case, authorities say, came from a man known as John. According to an affidavit, John encountered Valente inside the building behind me hours before the attack. He says he followed Valente outside of the building to his rented gray Nissan. Valente asking him, "Why are you harassing me?" Authorities say that rented gray Nissan was absolutely critical in connecting the two attacks and finding Valente's body. They're now looking at motive. Back to you.
All right, Erin, thank you very much.
To Washington now, President Trump says that he is leaving the possibility of a war with Venezuela on the table. The president telling NBC's Kristen Welker in a phone interview that he's not ruling it out. Kristen joins us now from Washington with more on that and the president's latest thoughts on health care as well. It seems as if it was a pretty wide-ranging conversation. Kristen, good morning.
Craig, good morning to you. It was. In my phone call with President Trump overnight, I pressed him on his pressure campaign against Venezuela. I did ask him if he ruled out war with the country. He told me, quote, "I don't rule it out, no." Now, look, the administration has struck 28 alleged drug boats in the Caribbean, killing more than 100 people. And this week, of course, the president announced he had ordered a blockade of sanctioned oil tankers coming and going from Venezuela. I asked him if we could expect to see more seizures of oil tankers, and he said yes. I also asked him whether his ultimate goal is to oust leader Nicolas Maduro. The president said Maduro knows exactly what the president wants. This is all notable because the president campaigned on getting America out of foreign conflicts, and now he's not taking another war off the table. Craig and Savannah.
Well, Kristen, I know you also asked him about health care, those Obamacare subsidies set to expire, which means premiums could go up for a lot of people. What did he say about his plans there?
Well, Savannah, I asked the president if he plans to roll out an official health care plan in the new year, and he told me that from his perspective, he'd already done exactly that during his primetime address this week. Remember, that's when he called for direct payments to Americans instead of insurance companies. The White House has yet to release specific details about how that plan would be implemented. The most striking part of his comments, after years of calling to repeal and replace Obamacare, the president now telling me, "I don't have to do anything because Obamacare would just repeal itself automatically because nobody's going to want to use it." With premiums set to skyrocket, as you say, Savannah, the health care issue could be front and center in the midterms. I asked the president if he thinks Republicans will hold on to Congress. He told me, I think so. I certainly hope so, Savannah and Craig.
All right. Kristen Welker. Kristen, thank you. Kristen's going to have much more coming up this Sunday on Meet the Press, sitting down for exclusive interviews with Republican Senator Lindsey Graham of South Carolina and Democratic Senator Tim Kaine.
To the NFL now, and one of the wildest games you're going to see all season. The Seahawks and the Rams on Thursday Night Football. Well, L.A. had a 16-point lead midway through the fourth quarter. But the Seahawks come roaring back, tying the game on that touchdown 6 minutes to go. The game then goes into overtime, and in OT, Seattle pulled into 1 point on this 4-yard touchdown catch. But instead of kicking the extra point, are you with me? The Seahawks decide to go for 2 with the game on the line.
Warner in motion. Darnold throws, caught for the 2 points. Eric Saubert.
That is the sound of millions of Seahawks fans exhaling. They win it, an instant classic, 38-37. They move into the lead in the NFC West, and for now, they are the #1 seed in that conference.
Some folks are calling that the game of the year. The Seahawks pulled off not 1, not 2, but 3 2-point conversions between the fourth quarter and overtime.
I mean, incredible. That is the news and the sports. Chanel, what you got in Pop Star?
All right, we're going to get you ready for a huge SNL featuring Ariana Grande and the long-awaited return of Cher.
First, though, our exclusive and really inspiring conversation with James Van Der Beek, opening up at his ranch in Texas about his health, the new perspective that cancer has given him, and why he says he has been changed for the better. But first, these messages.
We're back 8:12 with the Today exclusive. And Craig, you were in Texas this week for a powerful conversation with James Van Der Beek.
Yeah, I was, SJ. As you probably know, the former Dawson's Creek star is battling colon cancer, and he went public with his journey to raise awareness around screening for the disease. We caught up with James on the Texas ranch where he lives with his family, and he told us that fighting cancer has now become his full-time job. James Van Der Beek captured the hearts of millions in the lead role in Dawson's Creek.
I need him.
Do you need him like you need me?
And as the star quarterback in Varsity Blues.
All you care about is your next district title.
Now, as a father and husband, he's facing his biggest real-life challenge, stage 3 colon cancer.
It's been more than 2 years since you were diagnosed.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
I feel a little bit better every month. It's required more of me, more patience, more discipline, more strength than I knew I had. I knew I was strong. I didn't know I was this strong.
Van Der Beek has faced down cancer from his ranch in Texas, where he lives with his wife, Kim, and their 6 children.
I've talked to a number of folks who, they go to the doctor and they hear those words, it's cancer.
Yeah.
When you heard that, what'd you think?
Man, I heard coming out of anesthesia from the colonoscopy. And it was in that haze where the doctor said, it is cancer. And I went into shock. But, one of the things I was really lucky about was as soon as I heard the news, I thought, this is going to be the best thing that ever happened to me.
Really?
Yeah.
Cancer?
Cancer.
Best thing?
Best thing. I had this little voice in my head that said, you're going to make changes that in your life that you would never, ever make if you didn't have this extreme of a diagnosis. And it's going to add healthy, happy years to your life.
What kind of changes did you make?
I don't think I knew what it was to slow down before. I don't think I knew what it was to really look at everything I eat, everything I put in my body. Really, the biggest change I'd say would be this journey of self-love. What I realized was, is I'm still worthy of love. My own love, God's love.
It also sounds like the diagnosis helped you find some sort of new perspective on faith.
Before cancer, God was something I tried to fit into my life as much as possible. After cancer, I feel like a connection to God, whatever that is kind of the whole point of this exercise on this planet.
Van Der Beek has been showered with love since he went public with his diagnosis.
It's been overwhelming to stop and look around and have so many people tell me I'm praying for you. I'm wishing you the best. How you doing? I never expected that.
Why?
I never just stopped to appreciate really kind of what I'd done. And I will say, every time somebody says I'm praying for you and I'm wishing you the best, I appreciate it.
That love never on display more than when Vanderbeek says a stomach bug forced him to miss the Dawson's Creek reunion on Broadway back in September.
I can't believe I'm not there.
He sent in this video that was played for fans.
Folks saw you in that video. A lot of folks were worried. They're like, "Oh, James is."
Yeah, oh, I lost so much weight because of the stomach virus. Yeah.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not related to the cancer.
No, it was not cancer related. Thankful. Although with cancer, everything's like, why don't we supersize that stomach virus?
Lin-Manuel Miranda took his place in the role of Dawson among his former castmates. Most special for Vanderbeek, his wife and children made the trip to take part in the celebration.
As crushed as I was to not be able to go to that Dawson's Creek reunion, my family got to go. And I was zooming in from, a link on that night. And they got a standing ovation just for taking their seats. And all that love that was that would have otherwise been directed at me was directed at my family. And that was just one of the most beautiful moments I've ever gotten to witness. And so I'm just so grateful to the fans for doing that.
Your wife and those 6 kids, how have they helped you on this journey?
I would not be alive if it weren't for my wife. She just has stepped up as a caretaker, as a nurse, as head of the household, and then my kids. As much as I want to shield them from them seeing me in any kind of pain or distress, I wanted to be Superman, super dad. You realize that resilience is not only something they have and can build, but it's the best thing for them.
In the Texas Hill Country, James Vanderbeek is setting down roots and plans to be here for a long time.
This is peaceful.
I love it. It's my happy place.
On the other side of this,
yeah,
when you beat it,
yeah,
does cancer change the way you live? Once you...
I think it changes everything. I think it'll change the way I live for the rest of my life. Yeah.
In what ways?
I think before cancer, I took all these little beautiful moments as kind of part of a collective. I was just aware of everything. And now I'm able much more to just settle into that exact moment. So presence, I think, is really the gift that cancer's given me.
That's beautiful.
He calls it a gift. He calls it a gift.
He has so much wisdom to share. It's incredible that what a sweet and generous spirit he is.
I've come to know him over the last couple of years through visits here, and then I got to meet his wife and some of his kids out there on the ranch. He is a remarkable human being. Not the acting, but just a remarkable human being, how he's taken this, what a lot of folks would consider just a tragedy, and he's turned it into a life lesson of sorts for a lot of folks. And by the way, despite all he's been going through, James Vanderbeek is still working as well. He recently filmed a role in the upcoming Legally Blonde prequel. He says he wants to go back to Broadway on the other side of this as well. So
I'm happy that we do stories like this. I think, first of all, it puts it in the spotlight and it normalizes what so many people around this country, the world, are dealing with day in and day out. And when he talks about his faith and how the love from people at home and the fans kind of carry him, obviously I know that to be true.
Yes.
And so when you tell someone that you're thinking of them or you're praying for them, they feel it. I believe that collectively that gives them strength.
He said so.
Yeah.
So we should say it right now.
Keep on.
James, we're thinking about you. We're praying for you.
Oh, he did want me to pass along one more message to viewers and listeners. Get screened.
Yes.
Oh, absolutely.
Get screened.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that was great.
Beautiful conversation.
Thank you.
Mr.
The
Roker.
generosity that he shared all of this and continues to share it is so important. God bless you. Thank you, sir.
Good.
Let's take a quick look. Flood risk out west. There's a fire risk in the Rockies. We're watching that. Heavy rain, wind, and big problems. In fact, LaGuardia Airport right now has a ground stop, so that's going to add to the travel misery woes. That's what's going on around the country. Here's what's happening in your neck of the woods. Best time of the morning. Pop start.
We never run out.
No.
This is the gift that keeps on giving. All right, so first up, some big movie news. Let's start with The Project, based on the toy that defined 2025.
Labubu's.
I mean, the Labubu love.
Look,
Our very own Labubu's.
Craze that is everywhere this summer. Labubu's.
You have to say it like that?
Sure you
Big news for Les Boo-Boos, big screen adventure. According to The Hollywood Reporter, Paddington and Wonka filmmaker Paul King is set to direct the theatrical spin on those toothy toys. No word on casting yet. We'll be keeping our eyes peeled.
Looking forward to that.
But that's La Boobie's coming. La Boobie.
La Boobie? That's another movie.
I hope my son's watching because he'll love that, Chanel.
Wow.
So
Except they have to travel in pairs.
No, I'm so happy the year-ender's already in the can. Okay, moving. 12 years old. Moving on.
He said it.
We have a text. After a smash hit season here in the U.S., Love Island just might be making its way to the theater. One of the franchise's producers told Deadline there are conversations about creating a scripted movie based on the hit dating show. So a movie with Labubu and Love Island.
And Laboobies. Well, I'm just saying.
Savannah.
Well, I'm sorry. I've been around them too long, and you know, come on.
That's what happens when you have little boys.
I had to. Didn't I have to, Al?
Yeah, absolutely.
I did. Okay.
Absolutely.
Can we be out for a few weeks?
Yeah, we'll be out.
That's
Exactly.
fine. Can we end with Saturday Night Live?
Please,
Yeah.
sure.
Okay, thank you. This weekend, Ariana Grande returns to host the final show of the year. And in a funny new promo with Buddy, Bowen Yang, they can't contain their excitement over the musical guest, the one and only Cher.
That's right.
I'm Ariana Grande, and I'll be hosting SNL this week with Cher.
Ari, I'm so happy to have you here.
And I'm so happy to be back.
And Cher, am I dreaming?
Snap out of it.
Cher just slapped us!
SNL this week.
That's funny. I think that's what they call slapstick comedy. You can watch SNL this weekend here on NBC and Peacock.
Great pop star.
Love it. Great.
Thanks.
And we have time for another stop on our beloved Marius Main Street tour.
Let's go. This morning we're checking in with our friends in Carmel, Indiana. That is where we find 13 new Sunrise meteorologist Matt Stanridge and some really special guests. Good morning, Carmel.
Hey, good morning, New York. Good morning, America. Welcome to beautiful Carmel, Indiana. This is our Chris Kindle Mart, where we have over 60 of these huts with really cool Christmas wares from Germany. Look at these cuckoo clocks. By the way, I was checking the cuckoo clocks. Christmas is just less than a week away. But I got to show you this amazing crowd. We want to give you some Hoosier hospitality. Also, thank you, Al Roker, for forecasting some of the snow flurries that we have out there this morning. You're also going to see a lot of signs with the Hoosiers. We're ranked #1 in the country. We've got Colts, we've got Pacers. Oh, we're so excited this morning. But I tell you what, this thing keeps getting bigger every single year. So many people from across the country now come to Chris Kindle Mart. We have great folks and families and friends who wanted to come out and say hi. And I have some special guests this morning that I want to talk to. I've got CEO of the Chris Kindle Mart. #1 in the country that people spoke.
Yes.
Why are we #1? What makes this such an incredible Christmas market?
Well, our goal is authenticity. We want product from Germany. We want authentic Germanic food. We want it to feel like a genuine European market right here in central Indiana. No passport required.
I also have Mayor Sue Finkham with me.
Hi.
Why is Carmel the merriest main street in America?
Well, this is like a real live Hallmark movie. You know, it's everything you want in Christmas right here in Carmel. Bright lights, cozy shops, incredible neighbors and friends. We've got it all. It's incredible.
So many families have to check this off to come to Chris Kindle Mart at least once a Christmas season. I have another special guest with me too, the Chris Kind, that we'll be talking to in a moment. But before we do, we need to warm up a little bit.
We have some things.
We've got some drinks.
Yes.
We've got some of these. Also, New York, we sent these to you as well. These were designed by a local girl.
Yes, Annika. Her name is Annika. She designed them as an 11-year-old last year.
Oh,
and we had a special contest, and this was her submission.
How cool. Well,
Yes.
cheers to you, New York. We're trying to stay warm. We're #1 in the country. It also feels like it's only 1 degree out there this morning. But so many people came out. We don't care what temperature it is, do we? No. All right, I'm going to send it over to Lucille. Thank you for being here. You are Carmel's Chris Kind. And you have a very special and important job. You've been working the crowd, practicing with them. Ready to say Merry Christmas, New York?
Absolutely. Are we ready? Yeah! Okay, so in German, ready? 1, 2, 3, frohe Weihnachten!
Yes. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, New York.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming out here to Indiana.
Adorable.
We'll send it back to you.
That was
Thank
great.
you, Matt. Well done, sir.
Good job, Matt.
Carmel, Indiana.
And it's even snowing.
Roker, you make a good point, sir. It's like the first time we've had an ice rink.
We've had an ice rink and snow.
Well done.
Look at these mugs, they're adorable.
A big thanks to our friends there at 13 News. By the way, we've got one more stop to go on our Marius Main Street tour. Coming up on Monday, we are going to transform our plaza into a winter wonderland.
All right, still ahead, the sweet moment we surprised a remarkable group of young dancers after your local news.
Christmas time is here, happiness and cheer, fun for all that children call their favorite time of year. Oh, that we could always see such spirit through the
We are back on this festive Friday morning, the last one before Christmas, enjoying some more music from the incredibly talented Young People's Chorus of New York City. They're inside because we wanted to keep them dry. It is quite nasty outside.
Oh my goodness.
But we wanted to come outside to say hello to you guys.
Yes.
Thanks for standing out in the rain with us.
I got the rain and the wind. This is no joke. Guys, we're also wrapping up another great week for our Toy Drive Spectacular. And look who our little elf is today.
Who?
It is Chanel, who we are calling Chanel.
Chanel.
She's our Chanel on the shelf.
Chanel
on the shelf. Cutie.
I like it.
Oh, look at this
cute. Oh, there she is.
Happy birthday and thank you
Oh,
for
it's.
your gift.
Can we see that picture again?
Yeah, that's it.
Look at that, Chanel.
Oh, wow. Listen, that's hashtag gold.
Jingle all the way.
That's amazing.
All right. Hey, by the way, a big thanks to our friends at Random House Children's Books for donating 200 young adult books. Still time for you to get involved in our toy drive. Scan the QR code or head to our website for details.
I hope the books are waterproof. Guys,
It's like a monsoon out
also, coming up, how does this sound for your weekend football fest? Braised pork sandwiches and an Italian-American twist on chili.
Yes.
We've got
Ooh.
best-selling cookbook
Yes,
author Matt
chef.
Bronek, who's going to show us how to make them.
And then after that, coming up on the third hour this morning, Neil Patrick Harris will be live in Studio 1A. Can't wait to chat with him about his new game show. It's a game show that seeks to answer the big question, what's in the box?
Okay, but first, guys, before we go to the weather,
Yes.
we want to celebrate someone really special
Yes.
to us. Rain or shine, if you have visited the plaza over the past 20 years, you've probably seen Jim Corrigan, one of our incredible
Jimmy
and
Corrigan.
most
Jimmy
beloved
Corrigan.
camera operators.
30 years.
He
30
is
years.
out here always making us look our best, making jokes to make us smile. Today is Jim's final show before he retires. Jimmy, we love you. You're part of this place. You make us smile and look good every day. Thank you.
Thank you. Jim.
Actually 30 years, so.
Yes.
30
I've
years.
been 30 years doing this with Camera 7.
Wow.
So, won't be the
best.
same, Jim.
You
We
are the
hope you
best.
enjoy your retirement, sleep in.
And you know what else makes Jimmy Corrigan fantastic? What? He is also a graduate of the State University of New York at Oswego.
Yes.
That's
Class
right.
of 81.
There you go.
Well, you're a legend around here,
Your
buddy.
class
we
all
love
the way.
you.
Thank you so much. Yeah, it's been a pleasure.
We love you.
Enjoy your retirement, my friend.
Thank
All
you.
right. And you can finally burn that coat.
I know where he's going.
It's a Rokerthon coat. Speaking of, Al,
That's it.
how long is this going to go on?
Oh, too long, unfortunately. Ground stop right now at LaGuardia Airport. The weekend outlook for Saturday, we're looking at sunny skies. In fact, much of the country going to be gorgeous. Record highs again down through Texas, but heavy rain into Florida. I should say California. That's going to continue on Sunday. Out west, warmth in the southwest also. Snow showers, Great Lakes. Christmas Eve, light snow in New England, but it's going to be a mess along the west coast. Record highs in the Rockies. The record warmth will continue on Christmas Day. Unfortunately, record rain and snow out west, merry and bright through the southeast. That's what's going on around the country. Here's what's happening in your neck of the woods.
Chanel, you have a beautiful story for our season of giving.
This is a good one. The Nutcracker, as we all know, is timeless, filled with wonder. We wanted to share that magic, so I surprised a group of aspiring ballerinas with a trip to the New York City Ballet.
Fourth.
On this dance floor, practice becomes passion.
4, 5, 6 to the back.
And tiny twirls lead to big dreams.
Beautiful.
Blossom Sisters Dance Studio in Hackensack, New Jersey is a nonprofit group teaching dance to kids in the community. For owners Shatanya Shaw and Shama Elliott, it's the dance school they wish they had as kids growing up in Harlem.
We wanted to go to dance classes. We couldn't afford dance classes, so we took dance in school.
For 20 years, the sisters rushed to the dance studio after working their 9-to-5 jobs for what they call their purpose.
It's so important for young girls. The self-expression of dance just lights them up.
When funds get low and times get tough, their students motivate them to keep going.
Every time we think about closing the doors, I always think of the kids. Like, if they come up to that door and see me not here anymore, that's what I think about, and that's what keeps me open.
And come up. Their devotion, igniting a passion for dance in these young girls. And one. The dancers hard at work, preparing for their Nutcracker performance.
1, 2, 3, 4. Here at the dance studio, the ballet class is underway, and these girls have no idea they are in for a big adventure. Let's go in.
7, 8, 3, and 4.
Good job. Yay, pretty. Hi, guys. How are you? Don't be shy. Come. My beautiful ballerinas. I love to dance, and I was in your position when I was your exact same age. Why do you love dance?
I love the energy of it, the calmness of it. You're able to express your emotions through dance.
I feel like it's a way for me to relax myself and just think about what I'm doing in that moment.
So I'm going to give you these.
And finally, it's my moment to give them a big surprise.
How would you guys all like to come with me right now to George Balanchine's The Nutcracker at the New York City Ballet? Your stuff is packed, and we're gonna actually go and have an awesome night.
Yes, thank you so much. Can we hug you?
Of course you can hug me. Yay!
And just like that, we are on our way.
New York City, here we come!
We soak in the magic of Lincoln Center.
Well, this How beautiful is this? Every part's very. It's amazing. I think it's amazing, too.
The girls arrive with big smiles and even bigger surprises.
I'm going to take you backstage with VIP passes. You're going to meet the principal ballerina. Oh my God.
It's their first time ever seeing a professional performance, and they are already VIPs.
We're going backstage!
They get the royal treatment thanks to principal dancer Emma Von Enck.
My name is Emma. I will be dancing the role of the Sugar Plum Fairy tonight. We're so excited you are here. Are you guys excited?
Yes. What's it like to be a dancer in the Nutcracker?
It is so fun. We always call it the gift that keeps on giving because it comes back every year.
Emma gives the girls a gift they'll never forget.
Goodness. Oh. What's on your mind?
Grateful for all of this. Thank you so much.
The chance to dance with her on the New York City Ballet stage.
Walk, 2, 3, 4. We tendu. Very good. And then we do a lot of bourrées, I'm sure you know. We do a lot of calling the angels.
A once-in-a-lifetime moment for these aspiring dancers and a reminder to always dream big.
Take a big curtsy, thank our audience.
It's time to take our seats.
Now the curtains. Moments ago, you guys were on that stage. Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
As the curtain opens, their eyes fill with wonder.
I felt like I was dreaming. It was kind of like magical with all the snow falling and everything.
I was very excited to experience that because I would have never thought I would ever be here like in my entire life.
We have one more gift because we want you to remember this experience forever and ever.
Thank you.
You're so welcome. Happy holidays, girls, my dancers. It was really sweet. They were filled with such wonder, and it was such a treat, and it just goes to show to support all of your local nonprofits, whether it's dancing or whatever it is, because there are so many volunteers like those two ladies who are doing this on the side. They have real jobs to keep these schools open.
Well, you made a great fairy godmother, too.
It was really
I think you may have changed their lives forever.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That is really
beautiful.
sweet.
Up next, a tasty game day spread. But first, this is Today on NBC. We're back with Today. Food loves football. Great game coming our way Sunday night on NBC. The New England Patriots taking on the Baltimore Ravens. And here to upgrade that game day menu is Matt Horanek. He is the founder of the men's lifestyle magazine, W.M. Brown, also the author of the best-selling cookbook, A Man and His Kitchen. Matt, good morning.
Good morning, Craig.
And this is a dish, this first dish for the Patriots. This is a dish you said your mom used to make and take to football.
So my mom wouldn't make chili per se, but she made this Italian sausage stew, and she would bring it to my Uncle Tony's for any game day.
Come on.
And the great thing about this is it's super fast to make. It's easy. You can make it the day before. There's no stress, and it is a crowd pleaser.
All right, what do we have in the pot?
Okay, so we take one onion in a heavy cast iron pan, and we saute that after we saute the sausage. So we use the fat from the sausage, and we build flavor with the onion.
The crowd's already going wild over there.
You're already eating it.
Crowd pleaser.
This is Carmi sausage stew. Okay.
What kind of sausage is that?
That's just Italian sausage. It's about a pound. I just slice it up, saute it, and then what we do is we build the flavor. So we come over here and we add the mushrooms.
Okay.
For the sake of television, that's what we're going to do.
A little garlic, too?
And a little bit of garlic goes in there. And then we brown those mushrooms until they give off all their water and have good color.
Okay.
So to the mushrooms, then we start building everything back. So we add the sausage with all that good fat in there. And then the tomato sauce gets in there. And then that gets a spin. And we cook that down for about 40 to 45 minutes, depending. But really, this thing, if you pay attention to it, can roll all day.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. So
right?
we've got the chili.
That gets garnished real quick with Parmesan and a little chopped parsley. But
voila.
Serve it as you like.
Amazing. All right, and for the Ravens, we're making a pulled pork sandwich?
Yeah, and I know you're from Columbia, South Carolina. This is not a mustard-based barbecue, unfortunately.
That's right.
But this is another dish that you could build really, really quickly the day before. It takes about 10 hours. You sear off a pork butt, you put it in your slow cooker, you add all the ingredients, and you just set it and forget it.
Set them for that. Ooh, like that.
So like 8-10 hours in this thing. The house smells amazing. It's an amazingly good dish. So I'm gonna build like a slider with a slider bun, but you could put this on tortillas. You could do anything with it. You can make it. You can put it in an omelet. I mean, this thing in our house lasts for days. With a lot of variation. So we have a sauteed pork butt in there. Then we add onion. We add a little green canned chili, two tins of tomatillo salsa.
Okay.
You could use any salsa you want. I like the green salsa. Some chicken stock, garlic, and cumin. Like I said, 8 to 10 hours in this.
Boom.
Then we take it out. We take 2 forks.
You just pull it apart.
We pull it apart. We shred it apart. We add some of this braising liquid back to the pork to give us some flavor.
What say you?
Really good.
Really good?
Especially,
Good.
well done.
Right.
Well done.
And grill off the bun, and we also drink a Bloody Mary with that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Matt, thank you. The
Carson
recipes are on the website. Don't miss the Pats and Ravens Sunday night, NBC and Peacock.
Cheers.
We're going to be back with more holiday music from the Young People's Course. But first, this is Today on NBC.
The City Concert Series on Today is proudly sponsored by City.
And we are back with more music from the Young People's Course of New York City.
Performing Santa's Coming for Us. Guys, take it away.
Nights are getting shorter now, hot chocolate fills the air and Christmas cheer does too. Picking out your Christmas tree so lovely. The joy this time it brings
The music and the choreography.
Well done.
Amazing.
Crushed it.
Well done, everybody.
Well done. Merry Christmas.
In 2026, I'm
Nicely
joining
done.
this choir.
Well done.
Except for I'm not young. Big thanks to the Young People Chorus of New York City. You sound so sweet. Thank you for doing that.
Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. Merry Christmas, and we are back third hour today right after your local news, weather. Quick check of these messages.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.